For the first time in a long time, my heart rate is low in March because the Lakers are the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. LeBron just scored his 50,000th career point. Luka is going absolutely insane. I mean, what more could Lakers fans ask for at this point? I've got so much to talk about on today's episode of The Post Up. Welcome back, people of the internet. It is DJ Tricey Trice, and I am here running my mouth about sports as usual. This is another episode of The Post Up, and today I am talking all about my Lakers and how great they are doing so far this season. I'm gonna start off with just my personal feelings. None of us knew that this is how our season would go this year, y'all. We didn't think Max Christie and Anthony Davis would get traded. We for sure didn't think we were getting Luka Doncic, but every once and again, the gods shine down on LA and we get a generational player. I will say, I think that this was orchestrated so that Boston and the Lakers can be in the finals again. The NBA sees record amounts of ratings and amount of ticket sales when Boston and LA plays each other. Boston now has 1 championship over the LA franchise, and the NBA said enough. Pull the script. Send the kid Luka over to LA, and everything has been going well since then. Before I get into all the accolades, I just want to say, listen, prayers up for Kyrie Irving. Nobody wants to see that kind of energy. We don't wish bad on the Mavs fans as well, y'all. All the Lakers fans, we're super appreciative of Luka, but we're not trash talking the Mavs organization. We know that they lost immeasurably. Anthony Davis has been shut down for the season, and now Kyrie as well. So they are pretty much playing for draft picks at this point. Which is tough to see. You don't want to see a team go down like that. But hey, we're here. This is what's happening. We're going to celebrate our wins while we got them. Y'all, the Lakers are on a 7-game winning streak, and I personally credit JJ Redick. I think he has had the plan this whole time. He now has more resources, for sure, but he had already had the team in working shape to have this playoff run at this point in the season. Now, the Lakers didn't get a big man. We didn't get a big man at all. We know that we were hoping to get one. Anthony Davis said that we needed a big man before he was traded away. But Jackson Hayes is working out. I don't know if y'all been watching all the lobs that Jackson Hayes has been getting passed by LeBron, Luka. I think he got one from Jerry Vanderbilt the other day. My man just had a career high game last night. So I'm happy with Jackson Hayes' play style so far. I think he's being athletic. He knows which spots to be in at the right place. Also, defensively, he's getting some blocks. He's not fouling too much. He's being an effective big man while Luka and LeBron are pretty much running the floor. I'm loving how JJ Redick is having them start together and then staggering their performance because it just allows more bench players to get there and Luka and LeBron to not have so much duplication, right? They both are floor generals. They both have that strong sense of, okay, you go here, you go there kind of coaching while they're on the floor. But I'm excited that JJ is starting and finishing them together depending on how the game is going, but also allowing them to like run with almost second units. Gabe Vincent has been looking a lot better as well too because he's doing more of the catch and shoot. He doesn't have to really be on the ball that much, which frees up so much more shooting power there. Shake Milton has been hitting shots. I mean, the whole squad just looks like they're on fire. They're excited to play. They're playing with some urgency. They want to win over and over and over again. And with a second seed, having a home court advantage in a playoff situation would be monumental, especially since the Denver Nuggets have been beating the Lakers in the playoffs in the last 2 years. So I'm excited to see how this goes this year around with the Lakers being the 2 seed right now and Denver being the 3 seed. Only 1 game away in between the two, but I don't think the Denver Nuggets have been playing like they have been playing in the past. And those of you who follow me here know I don't like Mike Malone at all, so any Denver loss really warms my heart. Last night while playing the Pelicans, LeBron hit his 50,000th point. He was only 1 point away going into it, knocked that 3 down immediately, so the milestone was done and he could move on. Now, in these last 2 seasons, LeBron has passed a lot of milestones. It seems like every game he's beaten Kareem and first father-son duo, 50K point, oldest person to have a 40-point game. All these things that are happening for LeBron, and I think he's taking them really in stride. He's in grind mode. At the beginning of the season when Bronny got drafted, I told y'all that LeBron will be playing some of the most inspired basketball that we've seen in a long time. That's a direct quote. Because I knew that if LeBron could give his son the gift of an NBA championship, he would. What dad wouldn't want to do that? I know if my dad was in the NBA, he'd be out there hooping so I could get my first ring with him too. Of course, the internet is going to drag Bronny's first ring if that's his first ring. And, oh, it was given to you by your dad. But I don't care about that. I think that's beautiful. I think it's amazing that LeBron is playing with his son at this point. And I think it's even more amazing that LeBron gets to reinvent himself and look youthful out there because he has the help of Luka Doncic. He calls him Baby Magic because Luka's passing has been blowing my mind just watching him. The timing that he plays with, all the different movements that he makes in the game makes him almost unguardable because he's very athletic, but he plays with this slow pace where he's taking his time and you don't really know when he's going to shoot or pass the ball because he's kind of doing his thing. He's looking around, he's scanning, and then he'll last minute, boom, pass all the way across the court. And it's just a beautiful thing to watch. Lake Show basketball. I haven't even looked at the tickets to get in Crypto.com Arena because I know they are off the charts, but the games just watching them have been amazing. I don't think we will see anyone in our lifetime pass LeBron James at 50,000 career points, period. He came out of high school and had such great success that he didn't miss a beat. He was immediately a scoring machine. And now with people going to college and different things here, I don't think that anyone could catch up to him. And if they did catch up to him, it would be like a phenom. And we haven't seen that in the league yet. Let's talk about the February 25th game when Luka played the Mavericks. It was his first time back playing his former team, and what does he do? He gets a triple-double. The crazy thing about that game is he wasn't really shooting really that well in the game in general and still got a triple-double. That's the magic of Luka. Even on his bad days where the shots aren't falling, he's still creating offensive plays. He's been playing a lot better defense. A lot of people on the internet are talking bad about how he plays defense, his intensity with defense. Okay, cool. It doesn't matter, to be quite honest, because of his offensive plays. We have Jared Vanderbilt. We have all these other people who are working on the defensive side. Not that he gets an excuse to play defense, because that is not going to fly in a final series and other teams can exploit that. But he's doing his offensive thing. If you're having a terrible shooting game and you still get a triple-double, come on, let's be real here. I'm glad that the Dallas Maverick fans aren't so upset with Lakers. Honestly, they're mostly mad at the Mavericks organization. They welcomed Luka. A lot of them flew out to LA to just watch the game and support Luka. A lot of them are Luka fans because they've been watching him for so long. So I'm excited for that rivalry to continue, but I'm also excited to see Luka play some West Coast legends like the Suns, the Golden State Warriors. Excited to see him play against Denver. You know, he had those different pieces in Dallas, and then he had Kyrie, of course, so that was a little bit different with having a smaller point guard, and the Lakers are a larger team. So I'm just excited to see how he plays these matchups, how he shows up in these moments. The first 3 or 4 games were a little bit slow, but he is on fire now. I would not bet the under on Luka. Take it from me. I've learned from experience. Let's fast forward to Luka's birthday on February 28th when the Lakers played the Clippers. He scored 31 points and ate birthday cake in the locker room. The Dallas Mavericks wouldn't even let him have a beer. I guarantee they weren't giving him a cake, but the Lakers definitely showed him some love on his birthday. Let's talk about why the Lakers are being successful midseason. It's not just because of the Luka trade. It's not just because of LeBron playing immeasurably well. It's also because the Lakers have really stepped up their defense. They are the #1 defensive rated team right now in the NBA. And again, I credit that to JJ Redick. The guys are ready. They have schemes. He's calling effective timeouts. He's making sure that the transition defense is rock solid. With LeBron passing to Luka cross court over and over again, teams better stay ready. You better leave a man back, because if you don't, and Luka or LeBron gets the rebound, they are football passing it to each other from end to end. And that could even be a Jackson Hayes. He's been cleaning up those dunks nicely as well. So defense wins championships. Wonderful. We got the defense and we got the offense. I'm really excited to see the Lakers keep their foot on the gas and take us to the finals this year with these performances that they've been having. Let's talk about our two-way players in the bench. Jemison has really stepped up to be a backup big man. He's playing a lot of defense. He's playing a lot of just offense, setting good screens, just keeping a nice pace. It's always good to have a big body on the floor there, so he's contributing to the game as well. Goodwin, he been hitting some timely threes too. Turns out the guy can shoot. So all of these role players that are kind of just stumbled into our orbit or were strategically put there because we weren't getting a big man and we needed to kind of fill a gap, they're actually contributing to the game and the Lakers' success. Austin Reeves is injured, but will be back soon, but he has been a force to be reckoned with as well. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried when Max Christie left because we had been waiting for Max to blossom. It was finally his time. Darvin Ham wasted up all of his time. He could have been in Darvin's rotations as well, but he wasn't because we had Pat Beverly and all these other crazy people. But Austin Reeves, AR-15, he's playing good offense, defense, ball handling. He's making these same kind of plays. This could very well be our championship team, y'all. It looks different a lot of different ways because the Lakers have won with AD and LeBron, but Luka and LeBron and AR-15, that might be a mix that could win it as well. In the West, they are going to have to beat OKC, who is a younger and faster team who plays at a fast pace. If we can consistently get past Golden State, OKC, and Denver, we're good. We're good. I think we can beat the Celtics in a 5, maybe 6 game series. We are in the best possible spot for the playoffs. In the last couple of years, it's been like, oh my God, are we going to make the playoffs? Okay, the Lakers can't miss the playoffs. So we play in. Now we're a play-in team, and then you get through the play-in, you get to round 1, you get to doing all these things, and the team is tired, beat up, injured, all these things. When you start off at the number 2 seed, you do have to still perform, but you're not fighting your way out of the bottom of the barrel in order to get a piece of a playoff picture. And this year, I feel most confident, most calm, and I'm actually enjoying watching the games. I'm not so stressed. I'm not like, oh my God, Lakers, please win because we need to. They are playing well. They are closing games. They are starting off quick. The addition of Luka Doncic, that was the missing piece. That was the missing piece. We just needed a smaller, faster, more lean team, and that's it. And for all of these reasons, y'all, the Lakers are contenders for a 2025 NBA championship. I'm going to say that one more time for the people way in the back. The Lakers are 2025 contenders for the NBA championship. The East will sort itself out. I don't know if it's going to be the Celtics or the Cavaliers. That's not for us to decide. Whoever dukes it out there and gets spit out to the NBA Finals, we will worry about them then. But right now, Golden State, OKC, and Denver are our main opponents that we need to make sure we keep down and beat every single time. And I think, personally, we can beat them all in the series. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of The Post Up. Y'all, I appreciate every like, view, subscribe, share, podcast feature, newsletter. Everything y'all been doing is making me feel the love on the internet. For March Madness, I will be hanging out at the Infinity TV studios every single Sunday talking about women's basketball. I'm excited for that too. I haven't really been tapped in with that, so I'm just looking forward to getting caught up on the tournament, filling out that bracket. We might do a little wager. I don't know. Y'all know where Infinity TV is, so make sure you tap in there, and I'll put the link in the description and everything so you can follow me around the internet. If this was your first time listening, make sure you like, share, subscribe, all the things. My name is DJ Tricey Trice, and I'll always be right here running my mouth about sports on The Post Up.